Hey everyone, it's Dawn. I wanted to do a video about my stamp storage because I love watching everybody else's storage videos on how they do things. So, I've got this purple plastic thing which is full of stamps and stamping supplies, and then this media rack right here, which I got at a yard sale, stores a bunch of my Stampin' Up! Stamp collection and some of my smaller stamps. So I'm going to get a little bit closer. I've set up my tripod and I had to set it back to get the full view, but I'll get a little bit closer now and hopefully not make anybody nauseous. But anyway, so up top, on top of the storage rack here, I've got this basket that my friend gave me, and I've got some acrylic blocks in here and a bunch of my Studio G stamps, and then I've got a couple of personal sentiment stamps, a few other various brands, Inka Dinka Doo. I've got a Prima stamp and some Hero Arts. I love these. But anyway, and then a couple more clear blocks there in this thing. And then I've got this basket with even more basic gray and tons of Studio G stamps. I keep them in their original packaging. I just like to do that, and then if I ever want to sell it someday, it'll sell a little bit better. I've got a bunch of We Are Memory Keepers stamps right there, and then a couple more clear blocks, and I've got my basic gray, a little bit larger stamp sets in the back there. So I keep these on the top shelf, and then this shelf, as you can see, is my clear mount Stampin' Up! Stamps. Then I've got a couple of other random stamp sets here. Let's see what I've got. Alphabet and Valentine's stamp set. And then varying sizes of Stampin' Up! Wood mount stamps. A lot of my wood mount stamps I've gotten used off of Craigslist or maybe eBay or from friends. I of course have ordered some for myself, but I've got a lot, and there's even more, so yeah, there's a lot of those. And then in the purple storage unit here, sorry about that, the top drawer, I've got, well, here's a bag of random clear stamps, but I've got a whole bunch of clear stamp sets in here, varying sizes. So I just keep them stored. I keep them in the packages. I've got Stampendous. So, and then I have this extra large block, which I don't need. If anybody needs it, let me know. I'll sell it to you. And I've got PayPal. And then I've got an extra Stampin' Scrub that I keep in here. I actually have 3 of these, so if anybody needs one, message me and I'll sell it to you. But anyway, this whole drawer is full from front to back with various brands of stamp sets. And then the next drawer down, I've got these bigger, longer Stampin' Up! Box sets that don't fit on the wooden shelf because they're too tall. I've got my glycerin for making my homemade stamp cleaner spray. I used this bottle, you probably recognize the label, but I refilled it with my homemade stamp scrubber spray, stamp cleaner. So there's the ingredients of that. And just a little extra bottle of the stamp cleaner I made. And then I've got my Stampin' Wheels from Stampin' Up!, which I never used these. Maybe I should play with them a little bit so I familiarize myself. And then I have a couple of these little alphabet sets. So that's what I keep in that drawer. Oh, and then I've got this cute wiener dog stamp that I got, I think, out of a dollar bin somewhere. But it's actually really detailed. I'm kind of surprised. So anyway, there's that. And then the third drawer down, I've got this case. I used to keep stamps in this because it's just the right thickness for keeping stamps, but I took them out. But in this drawer, I've got my Stampin' Up! Ink refills. A whole box of those and then a bunch of those. And then this is a Stampin' Up! Sponge that I got out of a Craigslist lot one time. This stamp set I've had since I was a kid, you guys. This Sanrio My Melody stamp set. It is so cute. Oh, here. Obviously the inks are super dried up, but really, really cute. I can't believe I still have this from childhood, but I do. And then I have this Asian stamp set that I got off of, what did I get this off of? Oh, I think I got this at Big Lots or the dollar store or something, but really cute stamps in there. And then I've got, oh, I'm making a mess in here. Sorry, guys. I got this. I've never used it, but I got it at the Scrapbook Expo last year. It's from Glitz Designs. It's a really cool flourish one. I should probably use it. And then this bag is just random stamps that I don't have in boxes. Some of them are not my style and I may end up selling them, but anyway, I've got those in there. So that's how I keep my stamp collection, and thanks for watching.